Hi there, I'm Schmitty, and I truly hope that you all consider me to be an acquaintance. Now, those can't be real names. Come on, get serious. We're trying to play a game here. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's take a look. First one, a rejected name for the game Yahtzee. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, a funny thing to write down on a form when it asks for your sex. Vote on your devices. Next up, a bad first line for your presidential inauguration speech. Time to vote. And next is, if we use a... It's voting time. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. Okay, here we go. The first prompt is the best thing to blurt out in order to ruin a beautiful sunset. Okay, pick your favorite. Okay, next one. The worst thing to try to sell door to door. Time to vote. Next one. The name that cavemen probably gave to diarrhea. Vote on your devices. And next, safety tip, don't eat a half hour before you blank. Time to vote. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Our last lash prompt is a sign that your kid isn't good at sports. All right, we're ready. Hand out your votes. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hello there, I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Yes, that Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Well, I hope everyone took their shoes off, because this game has fairly new carpeting. This is round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Our first prompt is the worst combination of two actors that could possibly star in the next season of True Detective together. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Coming up next, the 3 ingredients in the worst smoothie ever. It's voting time. Next one, the name of the worst baby doll. Okay, next one. The big crazy twist at the end of the next M. Night Shyamalan movie, he was blank the whole time. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round 1. Let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round 2. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Let's start this show. First up, how Jonah passed the time stuck inside a giant fish. Okay, pick your favorite. Next in line, the worst way to fly, blank airlines. Time to vote. And next is, take any well-known restaurant and slightly change its name to something inappropriate. It's voting time. Next up, the best thing to yell while going over Niagara Falls in a barrel. Vote on your devices. We we've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled, and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Our prompt is a weird thing for the letters in your alphabet soup to suddenly spell out. Time to take a look. Apply your votes. That's all. Now for the final scores. It is time for a ride on the Quiplash wagon. Let's see who we got. My, what an attractive group. Oh, sorry, I was talking to my framed photo of the cast of Frasier. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. First one, something the devil is afraid of. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. And next, the most annoying coworker would constantly blank. It's voting time. Next up, make up a word that means to make up a word. Time to vote. Next one, the most awesome Guinness World Record to break. Vote on your devices. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Let's take a look. The first prompt is, what happens when Wile E. Coyote finally catches the Roadrunner? Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next in line, your first decree after being named Supreme Ruler of the Earth. It's voting time. Okay, next one. The best pickup line for an elderly singles mixer. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, an entry in Teenage Tarzan's diary, Today I Blank. Time to vote. Round two is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. And now, round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. The prompt is, the most surprising thing you could find in the glove box of a rental car. Here's what everybody wrote. Vote away. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Hi there, I'm your host, Schmitty, and I'm kind of excited to be here. Okay, folks, welcome to your worst nightmare, but in a good way. Time for round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Starting things off, in the next big sports scandal, we'll find out that blank. Okay, pick your favorite. And next is, what's really at the center of the Earth? Vote on your devices. Next up, come up with a name for a generic brand of hot dogs that you probably shouldn't buy. It's voting time. Next in line, the crappiest Western was Gunfight at the Blank Corral. Vote on your devices. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Now round 2, where all points and bonuses are doubled. The drama. Okay, here we go. First up, the toy surprise in an unhappy meal. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next one. You know you're a spoiled brat when your treehouse has a blank. Time to vote. And next, one thing you never do on a first date. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, the worst material from which to make a pair of pajamas. It's voting time. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Your last lash prompt is... write a newspaper headline that will really catch people's attention. And here's what you did. Vote with your votes now. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. Welcome, Quiplash. Schmitty, host. Enough with me jabbering, let's go. Our whole lives have been leading up to this moment. Don't ruin it. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is a club you wish they had in high school. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Okay, next one. An inventive way to get rid of head lice. Vote on your devices. Next up, the name of a species of dinosaur you wouldn't want to meet. Time to vote. Coming up next, Italy's newest tourist attraction, the Blank Tower of Pisa. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Let's start this show. First one, an unusual theme for a kid's lunchbox. Okay, pick your favorite. Next in line, a great name for a nude beach in Alaska. It's voting time. Next one, a prank the Supreme Court justices probably play on each other. Time to vote. And next, the best thing about being really dumb. Vote on your devices. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Your prompt is the most embarrassing name for a dog. Ready to look. Give out your votes now. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hi, I am Josh Schmitty-Schmitzenstein, your court-ordered host of Quiplash. Thanks for starting this game, guys. Got me out of jury duty. Let's get going. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! take a look. The first prompt is, you never have a blank when you need one. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next is something squirrels probably do when no one is looking. It's voting time. And next, what they call pooping in the land of Oz. Time to vote. Next one. The worst road trip would start with someone blank. Vote on your devices. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Okay, here we go. First up, something you shouldn't buy off of Craigslist. Okay, pick your favorite. Coming up next, a kinky, weird thing that does not happen in 50 Shades of Grey, as far as you know. It's voting time. Next up, new movie idea. The Muppets take blank. Vote on your devices. Next in line, a popular TV show title with the word poop inserted. Time to vote. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. And now, round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is something that is currently legal that should be banned. Okay, soak it in. Hand out your votes. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.